Turin, Piedmont, Italy, July 7, 2024.
Ma che cos'è? Ma da non credere! Da non credere! Guarda che roba, guarda che roba! Pazzesco!
A violent storm hit the province of Turin this afternoon. There was also a lot of damage and there were many interventions by the firefighters of the Moncalieri, Nichelino, Beinasco, Orbassano, Trofarello, Chivasso and Turin. Trees fell with blocked roads, such as the external ring road of Borgaretto, and shopping centers flooded. For example, at Fornaci in Beinasco, the areas also flooded. Cars remained stuck in underpass of Strada Vivero in Moncalieri. The amount of the rain that fell also created problems for some people who were near a sports center. They unable to take the route because it had transformed into a river. Several calls to the fire brigade also to drain cellars invaded by water. Local police and civil protections are in actions in all municipalities of the area to help people in difficulty. Violent hailstorms also happened in Borgaretto and Alessandria. Quattordio, Frugarolo, and Vallezzano, that area was evacuated. War also happened in Borgaretto. The most critical situations were recorded in Alessandria, Quattordio, Frugarolo, and Vallezzano. The Asti areas also affected by the storm and hail. The southern area was particularly affected, with effects also on the ring road, where the streets blocked for a long time and with cars proceeding at walking pace. In Beinasco, a tree fell on the road blocking traffic. The wave of bad weather after a substantially stable day arrived with disarming punctuality around 6 p.m. In some areas, strong gusts of wind were reported which made of the rain even more treacherous. GDT points out that due to of the bad weather, delays are possible on lines 39, 43, 45, and 48 in the southern area of Turin. Instability increased over western Piedmont with scattered thunderstorms between Turin, Canavese, and Alto Cuneese. Before 7 p.m., the Drago 51 helicopter took off in Moncalieri to rescue 10 people stranded on a small island due to rising water level in a pool river. The alarm was then called off as the people managed to escape. An intense downburst was recorded by Centro Meteo Piedmont in Borgaretto, near Nichelino, and another in Trofarello. Shortly after 7 p.m., there was also a downpour in Moncalieri, with trees falling in Corso Savona. Flooded streets in Orbassano and Moncalieri were two underpasses, one in Strada Bradina and another in Strada Tiro Asegno.
Neve, altro che ghiaccio. Ma guarda quanto ghiaccio qua. Guarda la grandine.
Damage and flooding were previously reported in Asti and surroundings, including Villa Francia, the Asti hit by hail due to the passage of the violent storms. After hitting the Asti area, the violent supercell storm moved eastwards towards Alessandria. A heavy hailstorm also hit Quattordio and Vallezzano with whitewashed streets. The roof of condominium on Corso Roma in Moncalieri was partially uncovered caused blow up by strong wind. A large tree fell, lashed by the rain in Corso Moncalieri 518 on the border between Turin and Moncalieri. The tree fell on a car, seriously damaging it. In Moncalieri, some cars got stuck in the underpass of Strada Vivero due to flooding. The entrance of the Chivasso emergency room triage flooded. A couple of commercial activities in a shopping center painted areas with their windows turned out. And again, trees felled and road signs thrown down. This is the result of the storm that hit the Chivasso area hard this late afternoon.
Facciamo passare il signore. No, di là è senso unico. Dai, così. Guarda qua, guarda qua.
Problems and inconvenience also occurred on the motorway sections of the province. For example, in A21 Turin Piacenza and Genoa Alessandria railway line, where the interventions of technicians was necessary. The new wave of bad weather that hit the Alto Cuneese in developing on the west-east. Over 100 millimeters of rain have fallen in the last 12 hours, causing flooding. The Borgo Ticino Viarente is temporarily closed due to the flooding of underpass. The Cavaglio provincial road is completely flooded. In Vabrio de Agogna, the Terdopio torrent has overflowed, flooding countryside areas.
Sono 16 e 17. No, guarda qua, 16 e 17.